Hey guys, it's me, Mark Anderson, back today to bring you another fantastic property brought to you by REI Nation. Now, back today is me, Nate Gray, to give you the important stuff, the stuff that matters, the KPIs, the performance, the stuff that you're looking to us for on a daily basis. So, welcome back. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. I want to go through some numbers today to let you know a follow-up from our October final numbers, and then I wanted to talk about an important topic with you this morning. So, number one, let's run through end of October KPIs, end of month numbers. We talked about those briefly early on. Now we're looking at going into November, going strong as well. We expect the same thing. So let's talk about October. Number one, closed rentals ended the month with 140 new leases. 140 new rentals performed by the Premier Property Management team across all of our 13 cities. We're rolling into this month with almost a record number of new leases expected to be signed as well, going in with 97 into the month of November. For those rentals, our average days on market was 17 days. For those 140 lease closings, the average days on market was 17 days. So fantastic job by our rental team and our leasing department. Finished October with 203 renewals. Again, 203 move-outs that were prevented by our team for you, our owners, for the month of October. Had a pretty low number of move-outs as well, 87 across all markets. Seeing that number continue to trend downwards. However, we have seen a little bit of an uptick since the eviction moratorium was lifted. Now that is open for us to pursue, that is of course triggering some of those move-outs, but those are the ones that we're actually looking for to move out. Otherwise, the lease renewals is keeping that number down as well. Move-outs prevented. So that is it mainly. Let me make sure we got no other numbers I need to go over with you on here. Nope, nothing else for October. Those are the main high-level KPIs. Want to keep you guys up to date and knowledgeable on those. Going into November, going into December, going into January, these 3 months are typically the tougher months when it comes to property management in terms of people moving around the holidays, signing new leases, collections. It's just known as the tougher days. So in the summer we've got the dog days of summer, and then in winter we've got the holidays, which is typically a tough time. But rest assured, our team is here working hard for you, and we anticipate to have a good upcoming quarter with those 3 months. So sometimes we've seen those be record months for us. So you never know in this business. It's hard to forecast. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what those numbers are going to be, regardless of the time of year or season that we're going through. Just know that we're going to be here pushing for you, our owners, on a daily basis, as we always are. So that's it. High-level KPIs that I wanted to go over and keep you guys informed upon, keep you guys updated with. The next topic I really want to talk about briefly is this thing known as market rents. So we've been hearing a lot of this from owners that are out there, and they're doing their own research. They're reading the news or online articles talking about market rents. And if you remember, a few weeks ago during our show here, our update with Facebook Live, we're tracking these numbers. So we're tracking our rent growth. And I want to give you an update on where that is. As of right now, year to date, where that stands, we have been able to, on our renewals, raise the rents to the percentage of 4.89%. That is our average year to date increase thus far on renewals. So folks that were previously renting a property from us, when that lease became due and we renewed that lease, we were able to bump rents across the board at the level of 4.89% thus far. The year's not over, obviously, but that is what we've been able to succeed with. Now, if somebody moves out that's a whole different story. You're putting a property out there for rent against another property on the same street where it has a rental rate already set. So that's a different thing. But I want to cautiously caution our owners for jumping in and biting and believing everything you read regarding market rents. Because, and here's why, the kicker is, we have done over the past 15 years incremental increases in those rents to where hopefully we're getting up towards what you are reading and seeing and hearing about market rents. Now, what's not possible to do is call a resident and say your rent's going up $300, $400, $500. That's just not, it's not feasible. It typically is not going to work. And it is going to trigger a move out that in most cases you will regret. We will regret. We don't want that to happen. Instead, we're aiming towards, and we've been very successful with, getting those small incremental increases in the rent to hopefully help you get the higher return that you're looking for. And trust us, we want you to have the highest return possible, but we also know better, and we don't want you to have a move out, because that entire amount that you're talking about, whether you're trying to raise it 200 or 300 or whatever it is in one stroke. So we're talking, let me do some math here, 200 times 12. Let's say we're looking at a $200 increase. That's $2,400 a year increase in rent that you're trying to get. However, if you spark one move out, you can be assured on average rent's going to be $1,200 to $1,300. That's 2 months worth of rent right there that you're looking at. And on average, with a move out, you're going to lose 2 months worth of rent. Plus, you're going to have repairs that are going to be needed. The property is going to either need to be repainted or get clean, the carpet cleaned, or possibly some flooring replacement, et cetera, et cetera. So these costs add up with one move out, when instead you're trying to realize an increase of $200 per month, $2,400 annually. That's going to be eaten up immediately with one move out. So trust us, we are going to try to get you the best increase possible within reason, while also trying to keep the resident happy, trying to keep the resident paying and in the property. So again, this is all, the long game here, where we're looking for retention rates, we're looking for happy residents. All that leads to them renewing and staying and paying. Another thing is, if you force that move out and you're putting a new resident in, we've had a history with this previous resident. They've been paying. They made it through the past year and a half that's been so crazy, and that they're able to be relied upon. Instead, you want to force a move out to try to get those market rents where you're going to have a new resident in that we don't have no history on. We don't know. That could go south 2 months later. So again, just want to cautiously caution our owners to rest assured our team is working diligently on this for you. We're trying to get those amounts as high as possible, while also still trying to curb a move out if and when possible. So just wanted to get you an update on those KPIs, and then a little bit of a trending topic that we've been hearing, that I've been seeing from our customer service team, from some of our owners. As always, talk to us, call us, let us know if you have questions on this. I'm happy to discuss further as well. Just wanted to hop on here quickly, let you know how we were doing, what you can expect. Let us know if you have topics that you would like to see discussed on these shows, and we will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye-bye.